Walking through the infant cottage at Promises Children's Center, it's a really difficult walk. You see all these children, and normally what would be a sense of joy of seeing little kids, all I see is why they're there. There's children with black eyes who are under the age of 2. There's children with casts on, there's broken bones. Yeah, as a parent, I look into my son's eyes and I think, how could any of this happen? How could anybody hurt a child? So innocent, I can't imagine.
I came in to volunteer, and there was a baby boy, and he was in a body cast. He had been beaten up so badly, there were many broken bones. And the only thing he could do was turn his head and look at me with his left eye. And I saw that fear. He was afraid of all adults.
The person that sexually abused me was the person that I called my dad. Sorry. So this happened for 9 years, and I didn't know anything different. So I grew up wanting to impress my mom. She used that as leverage. She used that to keep me quiet, and I didn't know when I was younger.
I just know that I was born very sick. In the medical records, it shows that I was born addicted to coke. My mother, at the time of birth, was on coke. When I was 5, I was molested by my older cousin. When stuff like that happens, you lose your voice. You don't think that you can really stand up for yourself. How can someone so close do something like that to you? Children in foster care don't feel like they have a purpose because they feel like they're expendable, that they've just been moved around from place to place, that they're really just another number. And in my case, there were times where I didn't feel as if I was a valuable person just because of the fact that I was just moved around at will.
Unfortunately, most foster children, as they're growing up in care, move frequently. The average number of placements that a child will experience while in foster care is 5. And each time that they move, they have to recreate a family, and that they don't have anybody in their life long term that they can turn to for support. That experience alone teaches them that they can't trust. Promises2Kids gets involved with a child the minute they come into foster care, either through support services that we provide at the county's Promises Children's Center, or in our Camp Connect program, and ultimately through Guardian Scholars. The most critical thing for any child is to know that they have a positive adult role model. That's why at Promises2Kids we provide a mentor to them that is with them as they transition out of care into adulthood. For the first time in their life, they feel like they have an extended family of support that they know they can call on.
When you don't understand where your help or support is going to come from, they're definitely that lovable security blanket that no matter what's going on, that they will try to assist you.
Children in foster care do not get their educational needs met. From moving from home to home, school to school, they're often behind. Many times they can't catch up academically. Guardian Scholars is there with both financial support and mentors to ensure that they have everything they need to succeed as they're developing their own path in life. We have an over 85% success rate with our students completing their education. After really looking at how frequent sibling separation was occurring in foster care, and looking at the impact, that long-term loss, how could we make sure that they never lost that bond? Promises2Kids in the county came together, and what happened was a creation of Camp Connect. So yes, it's a camp, and there's a summer camp, and there's activities every single month, but it's less about the camp activities and more about bringing youth together to actually spend fun, quality time with their brother or sister. For the first time in a really long time, they are able to become children, to experience that utter joy of being with each other.
So I just want to say thank you to the Promises2Kids family. I don't know where I would be without the support that they have given me throughout the years. It's definitely been a life-changing experience and opportunity to be a part of such a loving and supportive organization.
They may struggle, they may have a lot more ground to make up as a foster child. They're some of the hardest working, most determined, resilient young people you will ever meet. And if given love and given support, they can overcome anything. They'll make it.